I can see 2 people already waiting for us. So we are live now. We are live. We're going live here too. Yeah, we are live. We are live. If you're here with us, just send us hello. Yeah, I can see the thumbs up there. We have 3 people there. You all are welcome, welcome, welcome. You kept to time. You kept to time. You kept to time. Fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. You all are welcome. So we are live. Tell your friend, hello, I can see you, Ian Mark. I can see you. You are welcome. You can begin to share the links to your friends. Share it to your friends. Let your friends know. I'm going to just give us like 5 minutes. Then I will introduce our guest. Yeah, Inchang Aziz. You are welcome. I can see you guys. We have 6 people joining me. Wonderful, wonderful. You guys are doing well. I need to clap for you for being here on time. I need to clap for you. So we're going to give others 5 minutes to join us. So because I started like 2 minutes earlier. So we're giving others 5 minutes to join us. And while we're doing that, we're saying, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. You didn't waste our efforts. Thank you, thank you. You didn't waste our efforts. You didn't waste our efforts. We're taking this on 2 platforms. We're on 2 platforms now. So whichever platform you are watching us from, either you're watching us on Facebook, you're watching us on YouTube, you are welcome. You are highly welcome. And thank you for making this day on you. I'm seeing you guys on Facebook. Yeah, Facebook, I can see you. I can see you. Thank you all. Thank you all for making today wonderful. I know you're not going to regret this experience because you will have all the information you need. Yeah, hello, Hakim Manuel. Thank you for being here. If you're here, just say hello so that we'll know how many people that are here with us before we start. Once we get up to 10 persons, we will have to start and we will not repeat ourselves. So we are just giving it, okay, let's keep it at 5 minutes for others to join. This is this is like 6:31 West African time. So yeah, we have 7 now. So we are waiting, we are waiting, we are ready to give you all you need to come to Canada. All you need to come to Canada in the next 1 year, we are going to give it to you today. Today, we are going to give it to you. So keep your fingers crossed. Yeah, the 9th person, please, if you are here, you can give us hello or thumbs up. Yeah, hello, Kmart Cunningham. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. You're from Jamaica. You are, yeah, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. It's good to have you all here. Thank you for the 10th person joining us. You are tempting us to start early. Oh, we have 12 now. Oh my God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm clapping for you all for making today a like reality, because without that, as a Victor, thank you for being here. I can see you all and I appreciate your time because it's not easy for people to give you their time. Thank you. If I miss calling your name, sorry, that's not intentional, please. I'll take what I've been talking. Abby, yeah. Thank you from Nigeria. You are welcome.
It's a Saturday.
Yeah, it's a Saturday. It's a Saturday. You all are highly welcome. Thank you for being here. Excuse me. Thank you for being here. We're just giving others, we have more 2 minutes, then we start. We're going to be explaining it to you in details how you can come to Canada with work permit and as a permanent resident. You're not coming as a temporary resident, so you're coming with full force of everything you need to have to be a permanent resident of Canada. We're going to be kicking off in the next 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
People are having supper at this time.
Yeah, people are having supper at this time.
Yeah, you can join us over supper.
You can still say, oh, from Nigeria, Hakim. Thank you, Victor. Victor, thank you. Rose, thank you. We have 13 of you waiting. On Facebook, we have 4 of you waiting. Facebook family, I have over 7,000 of you that should be here. Oh, hello, Christian. I can see you. Good evening. Obina, good evening. I can see you all. Thank you for being here. We are kicking off in the next 1 minute. We are giving others like a minute to join us so that people will not take us back and forth, because we have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to talk about, and we don't want people to take us back and forth. And while we are talking, please keep your questions ready. Yeah, we have 18 of you on YouTube. In fact, YouTube family, I need to clap for you people. You guys are doing, oh, we have 19. Oh, you guys are beating me to it. I said, well, we have 20 persons. You guys are beating me to it. Oh my God. YouTube, I can clap for you guys. Facebook, clapping for you guys too. We have 5 of you on Facebook now. So we are about to start. We are kicking off. Yeah, we are kicking off. Okay, Promise Ifani, thank you for joining us on Facebook. So right now, we are ready to kick start. If you've not joined us, please join us right now. So, my name is Dr. Chigozie. I know all of you already know me. This talkative. In fact, talking is my hobby. I'm always talking. You are always seeing this face talking. So I'm talking to you now about this process, and I have here with me a regulated Canadian immigration consultant from Canada. So which is what everybody know, that this profession is regulated in Canada. So right here in the studio with me is Ying Zhang. It's called Ying Zhang. So, so my Chinese people, I guess you guys will know how to pronounce this very well. She's here to talk to us about the personal care attendant pathway that is for nurses, healthcare professionals, provided you have at least 1 year work experience in the health sector. This program is for you. Do you know the urgency of the matter is that it is commencing 22nd of January. So we have limited time. I'm making this preamble so that you understand what we are up against now, that we are fighting for just 12 seats. We only 12 seats. And registration starts immediately. This live session ends. I am doing this now because I want all my followers to have the same opportunity, so that it will not be like, okay, she's just doing it for Nigerians, she's just doing it for these people. That's why we are all hearing about this program now at the same time, both on my Facebook page and on YouTube. We are all hearing it at the same time. So Uchichi Isaiah, thank you for being here. Thank you as many of you that are here. So we are starting up immediately. We have just 12 seats, and we're going to take you immediately after this live session. As many of you that the first 12 persons that are qualified and their credentials are ready, she's going to list the credentials that you need. Once I get those 12 persons, that's the 12 we're going to be taking for this January 22nd batch. So keep your fingers crossed while my visitor or my guest on today's topic of permanent residency routes to Canada picks up from there and tell us about this personal care attendant pathway. If I tell you that getting these slots is easy, is a lie. It's not been easy. It's not been easy on me getting higher. It's not been easy on us trying to get this route working. So right now, on my right hand side is Ying. Let her tell us about this personal care attendant pathway. You need to hear it from the horse's mouth. I am not talking about it now. You will need to open your ear very well. Write down your questions as she is talking. Keep in mind we have just 12 slots, so that you people will not start saying, oh, she's being partial about it. I'm not going to be partial about it. We're going to take the first 12 persons that are registered and are ready to start by January 22nd for this pathway. Now I take a bow. Over to you, Ying.
Hi, thank you very much, Dr. Chigozie. Hi everyone, good day, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Ying. I am a registered immigration consultant, RCIC. I've been practicing over 7 years. So today I would like to introduce about the immigration pathway for your personal care attendant program. if you are passionate about taking care of people, if you are passionate about coming to Canada through a great pathway, this is something designed for you. And I will be here reviewing your eligibility as the very first step and advising you about the immigration side of this program from day one until you get your permanent residency. So I'll be happy to work with you. For this program, if you are eligible, which means you have 1 year of work experience relevant to a personal care position, personal care attendant position, which could be nurses, nursing aides, nursing assistants, personal care attendants, or personal support workers, then this program will be good for you. Then the pathway for these are two, but we're focusing on only one today. Of course, the first one is a study permit route. You can get admission and then you can apply for a study permit. Then you can come to Canada after that. But today we're focusing on the PR, the permanent resident route, which means you get admission for this program and then we help you get the job offer.
Oh, they said more volume. Your voice.
Oh.
Someone said more volume, more volume. Okay.
Okay, I'll speak louder. So you get your admission to the program. There will be eligibility requirement to get admitted into this program. And of course, I will be here to help you review your eligibility. Then you get the job offer at the same time. Then you start working on this program, which will lead to a diploma and a certificate. Then at the same time, we will work on your immigration to Canada. So the first step would be a provincial government level. Then the second step is your work permit, and then you can arrive in Canada after you get the work permit. Then the third step would be your permanent residency to the federal government level. This is a great pathway, and some people have already arrived in Canada through this. This is.
Let me say.
Yeah.
If you can hear her, please give me a thumbs up. If you can hear her, give me a thumbs up. Let me know if it's if you can hear her, give me a thumbs up right now. If we have I need 27 thumbs ups if you're hearing her. Then I need 27 thumbs up, please, because I'm seeing 27 of you live with us. If you can hear her, okay? Yeah, someone is saying yes, I'm hearing her. And I'm keeping your questions. The person that asked what about doctors, I'm writing down your questions. Don't worry, we're going to take it one after the other. You can just keep dropping your questions in the comments. I'm taking note of your questions, and trust me, we will answer all your questions without being biased. Yes, okay, people are hearing you, so you can continue.
Okay, that's great. So in order to get admission to this program, there will be a language test. Of course, if you have already taken the IELTS English test, that's great. But the program has also another language test which is specifically designed for this program. So we will guide you through how to register for the language program and things like that. And the reason for that is you will be working in person with taking care of people. So and Newfoundland has specific dialects and accents. So in order to get you accustomed, we need to know that your English is good enough to work with people. Other than that, the program is great, and the immigration pathway is designed very well. It is an authentic program, and we have been working on this for quite a long time.
Almost 2 years.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So I think this is just the overview of this program. So what is the next?
So you've heard about the program. If you have your questions, drop it in the comment section. But I have 2 questions here. Someone said, what about doctors? Are they qualified for this pathway? That's the first question. When you take this one, I'll ask the second question here. If you still have any question, please drop it in the comment section so that we will not miss you. Okay, I'm taking your questions.
Do you want me to answer this first question?
Yeah, I will ask if you have your questions, please drop it. She has briefly explained this pathway to us. And you have to have 1 year work experience in the relevant field, which means you have to have worked in the hospital for at least 1 year, irrespective of whatever you studied. Nurses, personal support workers, nurse technicians, whatever you've studied, but you have experience in the hospital sector. So those are the people. Okay, auxiliary nurses, yes.
Yeah.
She's taking note of your questions. Then someone asks, what of hospitality workers? What of hospitality workers? Someone talked about that. What of other paramedics like lab scientists, optometrists, pharmacists? So I'm taking your questions now. I'm reading it out. So if I missed your question, please repeat it, because the comments are coming up over and over each other. But the ones I'm able to pick, I have said that. So now, what about medical radiographers? Are they qualified to do this program? Okay, she's taking note of that. I have over 10 years of experience in hospitality. Okay, yeah, we're taking that. Paramedics, we've seen you. So we're seeing that. Facebook, you guys can also drop your questions. We are taking all the questions together, as in we're on 2 platforms at the same time. You can imagine. So the setup is 2. So we are taking questions from every angle. Whichever one you are asking, please, we are taking. Someone said, what about economists? Are they eligible? What do they mean hospitality? Okay, hospitality are hotel managers, are people that work in hotels. That's what is hospitality for the person that asked. So I've answered that your question. So if you have another thing that you need to ask, let's know. Okay. Someone said, what about public health? Okay. Hospital and healthcare workers are different from hotels. Okay, yeah, someone has asked that. Yeah, they are different from hotel. Hospitality managers are people that work in a hotel that take care of people, like when you go to a country, people that help you get relaxed. That's where hospitality comes in. That's not what we're dealing with today. Okay, if you have 5 years of experience, fantastic. Provided is in the healthcare sector. That's what we're interested in, and we have a limited slots. Someone said, can someone get spouse visa to Canada from Nigeria? She's gonna take that, and she will answer that for you. So these questions, so that once she starts answering questions in the hospital as a nurse, fantastic. This program is for you, Chin Azar. 9 years of experience in it. So the thing is this: after this is the first 12 registered people that are qualified that we are going to work with. I'm not going to be biased about it. I know some of you have know me as in like on ground. I know some of you that went to the same university with me that are nurses or lab scientists or everything that know me. I am not going to be partial about this. I will take the first 12 that contacted me and that are qualified. I'm not going to drop anybody for anybody. So I'm saying this live here so that you all will hear me, so that it will not be like it's been an old time thing now. Please, I'm going to take the first 12 qualified people that contact me at the end of this live session. That's why it took me like 12 weeks announcing this live session, so that everybody will hear about it. You know, there is something, people that know you tend to be like they can maneuver some steps. But I know that you've known me over 2 years now on the internet space. I can't be pushed around. So this is an opportunity for you to know that I can't be pushed around. First 12 persons that are qualified that contact me between now and the next week. And once this slot is complete, that is commencing 22nd of January, I will push every other person aside and focus on these 12, because what? It is results that will bring others. So I will have to make sure that I get results for these 12. By the time these 12 have their results, I know it's going to be like woo. So, and the price is not going to be the same thing for the next cohort. That's the truth. I'm going to be sincere with you. This is the cheapest you can get it now. The next cohort won't be this cheap. So now we dive into the questions. So everyone that asked questions, so you're going to receive your answers now. So over to you, Ying.
Thank you very much. I think the most important thing right now is your eligibility. First of all, this is a genuine job offer. So we hope that whoever takes this
Did you hear it's January job offer?
No, I'm sorry, it's genuine. It's
Genuine.
It's
okay, genuine job offer.
That's right. It's genuine job offer. So we want you to have genuine intention of working as a personal care attendant. So I would like to touch on the eligibility requirement. What we go through is the National Occupational Code 33102, which is the job offer for this position. So, according to the National Occupational Classification Code, for this job, you need to take care of people, patients or aged people. You need to be able to do medical related tasks. For example, taking the patient's vitals. Of course, all of these will be trained through the program, but in order to go through the permanent resident pathway, you need to have at least 1 year of relevant experience. And by 1 year of relevant experience, I mean, first of all, you need to work in healthcare related sector. Second of all, you have already the experience of taking care of patients. By that, it could be personal care attendant, personal care support workers, nurses, nursing aides, nursing assistants. So if you are working in healthcare related but have never done any healthcare, taking care of patients job before, it is not too late. You can still go ahead with these. It's just that you need to get a job related to this in order to go on this pathway. So the program is there and the pathway is there. Job offers will be there. Only that when you have enough experience, it is time for you to apply. Just now when somebody asked doctors are great. We need doctors over here. You are a little bit overqualified, but we did have a doctor in the past applying for this program before. So it's okay to apply as a doctor, although you're overqualified, and I do hope you can come as a doctor someday. Another one is hospitality related. Unfortunately, hospitality is not related to taking care of patients or taking care of aged people. So it's not too late for you to start getting a job related to healthcare workers. You can still do it, and it's only a matter of time before you can apply again. And just now, there's another one, paramedics. Contact Dr. Chikozi because I may have another opportunity for paramedics. We need paramedics, may not necessarily be personal care attendants, but you could be a paramedics. This is another opportunity.
Yo, are you hearing that? So we have what we are likely going to be having opening for paramedics, and it is only those registered that we're going to be pulling from. But again, you need to know this. You have to be qualified to be taking. We're not going to break standard to bring in people that will not be qualified. Please don't expect us to do that. So you have to be qualified. So when you register and you are qualified, we are going to pick you, and it's first come, first serve. That is the truth. First come, first serve. There is no keep the slot for me. I cannot keep slot for anybody, please. I want to be very sincere with you. I can't keep slot for anybody. Once it's filled up, it is filled up. Okay, someone said, can someone who have experience of work for 5 years and the 2 years of working with pharmacy? That's okay. What if someone is already in Canada? I need to pick up that question. Yeah. What if someone is already in Canada on a visitor's visa? How do we proceed? Fantastic. We have you covered. Get across to me. We have you covered. This is an opportunity for you. This is an opportunity for you. This is an opportunity for you. Then someone said a qualified nurse already in Canada for visitors visa. Fantastic. Get across to us. We'll hold your hand through it. It's easier for you actually. So let's get your questions on. Let's get your questions. Have we answered all? Okay, someone asked if you can come with your family. So you are going to explain that. Well, we want to know how many, the number of families you have. She's going to explain that how it works for you. So and what a visa your spouse stands to come with. So she's going to explain that to you. So If you have any other thing that is bothering you, please ask that. Ask that. Okay. Daniel, yeah, I give you thumbs up. Daniel, Uber, Chioma, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Yes, someone is helping us say, no, the fact that you first register does not mean you will be the first. So you must register on time and then be qualified. Yes. Fantastic. That's exactly what it is. The person just explained my mind for me. So see you all with your questions. Now she's going to answer the question that someone asked concerning coming with your spouse.
Yeah.
Okay. So fantastic. So
Okay.
over to you.
Thank you. So, someone coming with a spouse, actually, this is the same or similar question with somebody saying, can I come with my family? First of all, you need to know the definition of family in terms of immigration. In immigration definition, your family refers to your immediate family, which is your spouse and your dependent children. Your children needs to be under 22 years old and not married and financially dependent on you in order to be defined as dependent children. So your in terms of the immigration pathway, you and
you get my address. That's all.
Yeah, you and your spouse and your dependent children can apply in a package at the same time. You don't want to leave your spouse or children back out of this application. And then, of course, from each level, all of your family can apply together. And for the work permit, you can choose to apply only for yourself or apply for your whole family to come here. And then I will work with you on the different pathways on that. That is the first question. So the second question that people have is, if I'm here in Canada as a visitor, can I apply? First of all, it's very important for you to keep your immigration status in Canada valid. If you are on a visitor visa, make sure that your stay is still valid and keep extending it. If you don't know how to extend your visitor visa, you can contact me and I'll be happy to help. Then
yeah, I had to move someone said move the microphone closer to her. Probably you need to come forward so that I'm a talker. She's not a talker. I'm the one that is bringing her to be a talker today. So I'm always talking. That's why my voice is this loud. So she can sorry about that. I just want them to get what they want. If at any point her voice is going down and you're not hearing her, please, I like the way you guys drop it in the comment section so that I can just call her attention to it. She's good at talking gently. Me, I'm good at woo. We have to get it done fast. Okay, over to you. I think you need to take that question because I interrupted you because of what they said concerning volume. I hope you guys can hear her very well now once she starts. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to speak louder. I have a soft voice. I apologize for that. Yes, yeah. So if you are a visitor in Canada, make sure your status is valid. Do not overstay your immigration status. That's very, very important. Then you can apply because this program is, most of it is online. Then you can apply, then get the job offer, and then we start the provincial level. Then at the same time, keep your status valid, and I can help you with all of the steps. After that, you can switch your visitor status into a work permit. Then you can still stay in Canada. What we do as immigration consultant is to advise you the immigration policies and regulations and make sure that everything you do is legitimate and everything you do is according to the immigration laws in Canada. Make sure that your status is valid. You do not overstay your status and things like that. So be careful about your immigration documents. But back to your question, as a visitor in Canada, yes, you can apply and you can still go ahead if you have the relevant experience eligible for the program.
Yeah, I have a question here. Someone said, will the qualified persons be sponsored. That is why we are here. You are sponsored with your work permit and everything. Why are we here? That's why we are trying to tell you that you are coming with what job offer, and you are coming as a permanent resident. So the people employing you are already giving you letter to be nominated, which qualifies you to apply. How you can apply is to write a detailed email saying you want to register to drchigozie9@gmail.com. I dropped that in the comments, in the description box of this video. You can go there and see my email. Send a detailed email, and then the thing is this: I will respond to you if you are on this live session, because the reason for this live session is so that you understand how it works. It will not be like you start asking me questions over and over again. Imagine having to deal with over 1,000 persons asking me the same question over and over again. That's why I put this out here, so that people will hear it firsthand, or you can come and rewatch this video. I'm going to leave it on my different timelines so that you understand the discussion. The only thing I want to hear is when you send me an email, say, I want to register. That's all. And then I will ask you the credentials that you have, because she's going to list the credentials that you'll be needing. Yeah, I will drop my email in this, okay, even if I drop it in the comment section, it will still go up. The best thing is if you go to the description box of this video now, of this live section, you will see my email there. I said contact me at drchigozie9@gmail.com. Okay, I'll just drop it again here. I'll drop it again. Don't worry, I will drop it in the comment section, but you may still miss it out. But that's okay. Once you go to the description box, you will see it. So having said that, the question is, will you be sponsored? I think I've answered that for you. You can actually throw more light on it as well.
Yeah, I would like to. Well, in terms of immigration, sponsor could mean different things. So for this pathway, immigration pathway, you do get a job offer. If what you mean by sponsorship, you mean that way, then yes. It is different from spousal sponsorship or parents and grandparents sponsorship. The definition is different, although the word is the same. I'd like to go back to the eligible relevant experience again. So by eligible relevant experience, IRCC is going to review your documents by checking on your employment. So your employment should be, your relevant experience should be a paid job. It cannot be voluntary position. And in the future, we will ask for your employment verification letter. It's also called work experience letter or employment reference letter. And also, we will request your pay slips. So if you are paid by cash, you should tell your employer to give you a proof of your payment, of your salary. This will be the required document for us to verify that your relevant experience is eligible. Please make sure all of the documents are authentic and not fraudulent. We do not accept any fake documents because that's serious misrepresentation. That is illegal. We cannot deal with that.
So you've heard that. Now we cannot deal with anything illegal. Minimum of 1 year work experience. If you are still less than 1 year, there is still opportunity for you. After this first cohort, which we have only 12 slots, you can join the next cohort. By then, you should have completed your 1 year work experience, which makes you stand out. Those that have more than 1 year work experience, then I don't know what you should be waiting for. This opportunity is exactly for you. Yeah, someone said, I studied economics from Nigeria. How do I fit in economics? You will have to have a relevant work experience in the health sector. So that is one thing we have to be consistent with so that you will know this. The relevant work experience in the health sector, please. Very, very important. That's it.
Some people may ask, how long ago this relevant experience can I have? So I checked this with our provincial government before. They told me if it is within past 5 years, perfect. If it is within past 10 years, it is still acceptable. But I personally prefer that you have a recent work experience. This is for the benefit of your work permit application, which is at the federal government level, which is very strict, and we're trying to get everybody eligible in order not to waste your money or your time.
Okay, fantastic. Did you get that? Okay, I can see people saying they are not able to get to my email to, they are not able to get to the description box. Okay, I'm gonna write it now and put it up there as this live session is going on, so that you can email me 9@gmail.com. Okay, that's a number 9. I don't know how many of you can see this clearly. I don't know if you're seeing it clearly. Are you seeing it clearly?
Can you spell it out?
Okay, it's DR.
As in doctor?
Yeah, DR as in doctor. CHI. Someone said I'm using my hand to block something on, because we are using 2 settings. So those on Facebook are complaining that when I want to type, I'm blocking them off. I don't want to do that. That's why I'm writing this. That's why I'm okay. I think that's it. Let me use this, is better off.
Yeah.
So that you can get it. I want to make it a bolder.
So
Dr. Chigozie. This is CHIGOZIE 9 at gmail.com. It's all over there on my. Can we get it? DR Dr. Chigozie as in DR CHIGOZIE, then 9 as in number 9 at gmail.com. Please, if you got this, can you just drop yes in the comment section? I will still drop this in the comment section, but I don't want to block those on Facebook for now, please.
Yeah,
I'm already doing that.
It on Facebook now. Just that they couldn't see it.
Yeah, those on Facebook, I can comfortably type it because this second camera is over the one on Facebook. So, yeah. Please, if you got the email, drchigozie9 at gmail.com. Okay, you got it. Okay, yeah. Thank you. DR, that's everything is small letter. DRCHIGOZ as in Z for zebra. IE 9 at gmail.com. Okay, someone is saying, will you recruit hospitality workers in the future? We actually have a lot of things on the pipeline. So anyone that gets approved and we sign it, we'll still put it out here. So we cannot say what is going to happen in the next few months to 1 year. But for now, what we are saying here is what we have currently ongoing. Every other thing can fit in later. But for now, what we are recruiting is what? Healthcare workers with relevant work experience. I hope we got that. Okay, so fantastic. Yeah. Someone asked a question. Please, if I've not taken your question, please can you? Okay, someone said, will you get my? Oh, you will get my. Okay, yeah. Someone was asking if I was gonna get the address. Yes. You're going to get my address, which I already gave you, drchigozie9 at gmail.com. Detailed email saying you are on this live session so that I will know I'm not going to be repeating myself again. If you just joined, I saw someone that said I just joined. Okay, if you just joined, please, you have to go and listen to this video. After the first 5 minutes, we just waited for people to join. So immediately we got to 20 persons, we started. So if you check it, just remove the first 5 minutes and watch the rest. that's going to explain to you what we have to offer. But one thing that you should not remove from your mind is that we have only 12 slots. The 12 slots, and every one of them, the application process and intake is starting 22nd of January. Limited slots, and I'm not going to drop anybody. For those that know me on a personal note, I know why I'm saying this, because I know the kind of messages I get. Like on Facebook, I already have 14 now. As I'm looking at it, something I'm going to assess, I'm already seeing 14 messages on Facebook. So, and you have to contact me via email, because Facebook messages will not do what? I think it will not hold so much water for this thing we have, because I want to keep information, facts, and figures together. Please. So you have to contact me via email. Those on Facebook, my email is everywhere on Facebook. So she's going to list the credentials now, one after the other. Get your pen, get your paper. She's going to list it. One I know is what? International passport. So Yin, over to you for the remaining.
Thank you. You must know that in order to apply to come to Canada, you have to have a passport. That's the first thing you need to have. If you don't have it now, you can try to get one right now. So when you contact Dr. Chikozi, please send your most updated resume or CV, which is called CV in some countries, that listed your education credentials and also your most relevant and recent work experience. So detailed resume or CV is the first one. The second document is your education document, which is your education diploma or degree. It is very important to include your high school diploma or degree when you send it, and also your transcript, which is your scores or grades. Another document is if you already have the language test, whichever you have taken, please send it along. The fourth document is your 2 reference letters that prove that you have the personality or you have the characteristics in order to work as personal care attendants. This is very important. So these letters could come from your employers, it could come from your academic professors, other relevant references as well. And another very important letter, which you can, if you can have right now, it'd be great, but if you don't have, you can still get it later, is your voluntary proof. So it's a letter to prove that you have done voluntary work in the community or in somewhere. Some people have volunteered with the churches, or some people volunteer with the community, with the neighborhood. All of these are good. These are required for personal care attendant jobs. So these are the documents that we need. Of course, if you could get your employment verification letter sent along, that will be fantastic. Because we are going to rely on these letters in order to see your eligibility. These are important documents for us.
Fantastic. We've all heard that. So if you don't have an international passport, I don't know, what do I tell you now? Have you been preparing for your travel and you don't have international passports? That's number one thing. I don't think you should not have your international passport as it is now. Yeah, someone talked about plumbing. I know everybody wants their profession to be there. Everyone, please, can you come again? Is it with the documents? Someone is saying, can you come again with the documents? Please, I said, first thing, your international passports, and she's going to, sorry, I'm stressing her. She's not a good talker, so she's learning. Okay. So someone is asking, what about the Newfoundland and Labrador provincial nomination? She's going to talk about that. She's going to come again. Okay, about the requirements. I've told you the international passport is number one. She's going to repeat the requirements again. Please pay attention this time. Please. Okay. So I've said international passports. Please repeat the requirements again so that they will hear. Um, if you can increase your voice a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do as much as I can.
Good.
Now, first of all, your international passport. If you only have very short time left on your passport's validity date, please renew your passport before you do anything, because your passport will decide the expiry date of your work permit. So renew your passport and get a most updated one. The second one is your resume or CV. Third one is your education credentials, your diploma, degrees, and your high school diploma, degrees, and also your transcript. The fourth one are the 2 reference letters for your characteristics. Fifth one is your volunteering proof letter. And the sixth one is your employment verification letter that's issued by your employer. So these are the documents. These are the documents in order to start. These are not the documents required by, not necessarily all required by the provincial nomination. When we reach that point, we're going to send a checklist for your documents. But of course, you will know, in order to proceed with your provincial nomination, you will have to have documents such as your birth certificates, your marriage certificate if it is applicable, and also your employment verification, your pay slips, your passport, your immigration documents. All of these will be required. But at this point, in order to get you started, those are the documents Dr. Shikozi needs.
Good. Someone is saying, is employment verification same as employment letter?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yes, that's employment verification is the same thing as employment letter. Someone said, how can accountants fit into this program? Accountants. Accountants, are you working in the health sector? If you're like a medical administration, that's okay. Someone said, how does high school degree mean WAEC in Nigeria? Yes, that's what it means. WAEC, NECO. NECO is valid provided your NECO is one sitting. You can't combine WAEC and NECO. So we can only just have one of them. Yes, it's the same thing. Please, you include mental health nurses. Fantastic. We are looking for you. Please, where are you, mental health nurses? Wherever you are, this opportunity is for you, but it's on a first come, first serve. As you can see, my email is already beeping. I've been hearing the ping. So it's still first come, first serve for registration, please.
I will talk a little bit about your employment verification letter, aka employment reference letter, or your work experience letter. They're the same thing, just different names. Now, when you request it, first of all, the letter should be on your employer's with your employer's letterhead, with their logos, with their name on it, which means this letter is issued by your employer. Second of all, it should have your current or past job title, job responsibilities, your job start date, end date if applicable, or maybe you are still currently doing this job, your pay, your salary, and payment method. Then it should bear the signature of an employer. In some cases, employers can stamp and or sign, that is even better. Anyway, these are the elements required in this letter. Make sure you have this, and if you are missing any of these important elements, this letter has to be redone.
Fantastic. So we've heard that there is questions here that I've taken. Someone said, is pediatrics nurses a part of this program? Yes, pediatrics nurses, all aspects of nurses are part of this program. Provided you're a nurse, you have relevant work experience, which means you've worked up to a year in a hospital facility. This program is for you. I think I've answered that for all the nurses now. Then the next question is ECA and IELTS compulsory? That's the IELTS. So you need to talk about the English test now.
Yeah.
And right. Then ECA.
Yeah. Well, we're not really going through the Atlantic Immigration Program, which requires your ECA. So for this program, ECA is not mandatory. It's good for you to have it if you have it already, but you are not really required to obtain an ECA for this pathway. English is a must. So if you have already taken IELTS, whether it is what for the admission, your academic IELTS academic is required. Also, if you have already taken IELTS general training, which is it is really good too, there is a standard band of this program so required. So you can send it to Dr. Shikozi together with the other documents if you already have it, and then we will review the eligibility of it. There is a specific language test that comes with this program, and we will inform you on how to register for that. The fee is $253.50, pretty much the same or cheaper than IELTS test. But this program, it has a lot to do with Newfoundland, with the English proficiency required for this program.
So let me reiterate on that. If you have IELTS General already written, fine. But if you are yet to write, please write IELTS Academics. Then there is also an English language program test that is tailored to this. If you have TOEFL, other English language tests, please bring it, submit it. We will review and see if that works for you. Because if as in all these English language tests, we can have a way of liaising with these employers, and they may be able to subpedal and take the English language test you already have. But if not, if you are going to write later, please write IELTS Academics, or you take their own direct English language test, which is called
PELMO.
PELMO. Yes,
Okay.
so it's specifically for this group of personal care attendants. So you just take that English language test, and it is $253.
Yeah,
50 cents.
That's right. So let's just let me summarize this. I don't want to waste any of your money in order to take a test that's not required. If you have never taken any language test before, then you can take this PELMO test. Just spend $253.50 and do this test. But if you have already taken the IELTS test, send it to us, then we will advise you on that. And then if you need to take another one, we will advise you. But what I can tell you is that PELMO English test is accepted into this program. So if you have never done that before, you can take this one instead of IELTS.
Okay, so you've heard that instead of taking IELTS, and you can take this one. So now most of them are in their countries. I know the next question is, how do we take it? Yeah, if you want to take the test, I'm going to send you the link for registration. Once you email me and say you want to take the test, I will send you the link for the email for registration. So I got you covered that if you want to take the test. It's PELMO. They're saying spell that. She can spell that for you.
That's a PELMO. That's a English
PELMO. For those that have not taken any test at all, please go for this PELMO test. For those that have not taken IELTS, TOEFL, CELP, please go for this PELMO test. It is this pathway works. Like, it's just a channel specifically for this pathway. Others could be considered, but if you have not taken any one, this is the way to go. Yeah. So I hope that is very clear now.
Yeah. I can tell you a little bit about this PELMO English test. It is an online test, and you have to attend it online by yourself. You can please try not to take the chance of cheating on it, because the AI behind in this platform can detect any cheating of this program. And any cheating of this program will be considered immediate failure. Then you will have to pay for it again in order to do it, and this can even cause some other consequences. So even if it is an online test, it looks like it's quite easy to cheat, but please don't do that.
Okay. One said, if you are yet to renew our passport, can we send the old one first? You can send in the old one first. That means you are in the list. It means now you are if you are registering and you have met the requirements for registration, your passport is the only problem. We can hold on that for you, knowing that, okay, this person is registered, so we're just waiting for the person's passport. Still on first come, first serve. Can we send part of the document and complete the remaining later? Yes, you can reach out to me. Once you are registered, you can send in your documents. Any outstanding document, you can send it later, especially the employment letter. And remember, the employment letter, what should be included? It must be what with letterhead, and the person's contact, their contact phone number or contact email is someone that checks their email or someone that responds to phone call. But most times we will only contact via email. So make sure, if possible, let it be institutional email from these people. But if they don't have institutional email, the person can actually provide their email. But let it be someone that checks their email and is ready to respond. And let it be someone that will send in something when we contact them. Let it be someone that will have a positive affirmation of you. So we all know that person in workplace that can give us that kind of affirmation. So don't act in ignorance. Let it be such person that you need to submit their information. I think we're going to be getting to the end of this live session. So if we've not taken your question, please, if I missed it, please let me know. Okay, someone asked one question. He said, is today's session only for nurses? We're not talking about only nurses again. We're talking about everybody that have experience in the health sector: doctor, nurses, pharmacy technician, pharmacists, lab scientists, radiographers, whichever. But you are in the hospital sector, hospital administrators. These are the people we're talking about today. We're not talking about only nurses. Yes, other pathways can come up, and we're going to announce that once it comes up. I saw someone asking of plumbing. We're still working on other things, but for this one now, which is time bound, starting 22nd of January, we have healthcare personnel. Please don't feel bad. Yours may come tomorrow, so don't feel bad yet. And don't think we're going to sideline you yet. We are working a lot of things out. And once anyone comes through, you will get to hear it. But you may not see her face again because, like, it took me time to drag her to come and face the camera. So you'll be seeing this face all over and over again for anyone that comes up. I'm going to announce it and you'll get to hear that. So I think if we've not answered your question and you think it's very pertinent that we missed that, please drop it now. Let's take it because we're going to be rounding up in the next 3 minutes. In the next 3 minutes, we're rounding up. Please, if I've not taken your question, please drop it. I want to check those on Facebook if I missed out on their own questions.
Okay, before while you are doing that, I wanted to tell people, if you want us to review your eligibility, your job title itself is not sufficient. You will need to tell me what you are doing, your job duties, in order for us to judge whether you are eligible or not. So please don't just say, I'm a podiatrist, am I eligible? I cannot tell that, right? Unless you tell me. So in order to be eligible, you really need to have the work experience of taking care of patients and taking care of aged people and working for a paid job, working for an employer. These are really important.
Okay, fantastic. Someone is asking me since it's starting January 22nd, when is it ending? January 22nd is when we have taken all the people who want to take, and these 12 seats has filled. So we start processing their documents and bringing them to Canada. So this thing I'm telling you is the program is starting 22nd because we're going to be training you online. We're going to be training you online how to get this PCA certificate, personal care attendant certificate. So someone said dictate the requirements again. Oh my God. I'm gonna do that. She's not gonna do that. I would dare.
You can send an email to Dr. Chico.
Okay, yeah, send me an email. I can send you the requirements. I'll just list it and send to you, please, so that we'll not waste much time. So that's the training starts 22nd of January. So if you miss starting the training on the 22nd of January, so you have to wait for the next cohort when it's going to come up again. So the thing is this, if we get the first 12 filled up and you are still applying, what we will do is we will shift you to the subsequent cohort. So and that way, that's if you meet the eligibility, please, there is no lowering of standard. If you meet the eligibility but you are slow or you applied late, we will move you to the next cohort. For the requirements, once you send me email, I will send you detailed requirements of what you need, the registration and everything, how to go about that. At this juncture, I think we may be taking a bow. If we've not answered your question, 1 minute to go. Drop it or we say goodbye. I've been talking for the past 1 hour. You need to get this. I want to take the test. Okay, Uchechi, please send me a message. How can we subscribe to your channel? Click on the subscribe button on my YouTube channel and that's it. You are subscribed. Just click on the subscribe button to the YouTube channel. And if you're on this live session, you've not subscribed, please subscribe and share this video to your friends. Please subscribe. The subscribe button is open there on my channel. Dr. Chigozie is my channel. Very simple, Dr. Chigozie. Then click on it and just subscribe. You can go through several other videos that I've done on my okay, I would like to subscribe so I can when to be live again. Yeah, subscribe and click the notification button. Anytime I come live, it will beep. You will get to see me. When is the next slot coming up again? The next slot is coming up May, but for this first cohort, it's going to be way cheaper than the second cohort. That's the truth. I want to be very sincere with you. It's going to be way cheaper than the second cohort. So have that at the back of your mind. So that you will not start telling me, my friend that applied in that first cohort said this is that much. Why is this one? So that is it. Someone said, I want to take the test. Yes, send me an email. I will give you the link and everything. Please, I need heavy truck job in Canada. Don't worry. I've taken note of what all of you want. So we'll start looking out for that. This is all about partnership, telling you that this took almost 2 years to come to conclusion for this partnership. So it's not a dating, I won't lie to you. So I've heard and I've seen what you all want. Someone talked about hospitality, truck, and someone talked about plumbing. So we'll actually diversify. If anyone comes up, trust me, you will see my face again on live session and I will explain to you about how whichever pathway works. Then someone said provincial nomination. Please, can you briefly talk about provincial nomination?
I'm not sure what you would like to talk about, but provincial nomination is a very friendly and very good pathway of coming to Canada. Newfoundland and Labrador has a very good office accepting people's application for provincial nomination. It is, I think we're short of time talking about all of the details, but if you are going through the immigration pathway with us, you can trust that I will be here from day one until you get to your PR status, guiding you and advising you. And for most of the people, I will represent you and I'll work for you through this pathway. This is what we can promise. Yeah.
Okay. Is there age limits? No, there is no age limit,
yes,
please.
Yes, there is an age.
There is. Yes. Is there an age? Thank God you asked the question. Sorry. There is age limit. Please, there is age limit. Yeah. So please let them know the age limit. Thank you for asking that question. Please, yes, whoever asked that question, I didn't take note of that. So let me say thank you to the person. Yeah, Dorothy, thank you for that question. I have sent it. Okay, yeah. But 12 persons is too small now. Yeah, we have to do you want to come here and you will not have a job? So we have to say what we can do. For now, that is what we already have certified. And once it's filled up, we move you to the next cohort when we're going to be having seats again, which is May. Please. We don't want to promise you what we cannot do. Please. Yeah, please, I'm waiting for update for the information concerning heavy truck. Okay, yeah, don't worry. Click the subscribe button, put your notification button on so that once I come live to talk about any available program, you will get it. Can a pregnant woman apply for it? You're gonna give birth. Are you gonna be pregnant forever? Yes. How do you register? Send an email to drchigozie9@gmail.com. This is my email, drchigozie9@gmail.com. Send an email to that. Send an email and say you want to register, then I will tell you the requirements for registration. And once you do that, we take it up from there. You will need to know every other thing. I love you all. Thank you for showing face.
The provincial nomination has an age limit of 21 to 59 years old.
Yeah. She has already talked about the provincial nomination pathway. Someone is asking me, will you talk about the provincial nomination pathway? She just already talked about it. But if you want more information, you can send an email. She already talked about, you can go through this video and hear it, or you send me an email. I can say that I'm already your follower on Facebook, both Facebook. Fantastic. Thank you for being there, Facebook, and thank you for being there on YouTube. YouTube family, you guys did amazing today. Facebook family, you guys did amazing. Thank you for showing up. And what? I already saw beeps on my emails, and I'll make sure I took it first come, first serve. Trust me, nobody's going to be cheated. Trust me. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. So he's saying, what's the age limit? Please let them know.
21 to 59.
So you must be between 21 years to 59 years. Are we good?
In order to go through the provincial nomination, if you are beyond this age, if you're younger than 21 years old, email Dr. Chikozi. We'll work on it.
Good. But if you're more than 59 years old, I don't know.
You can do a parents and grandparents.
Yeah, you can do parents and grandparents because here elderly is 60 years. So you are expected to be retiring by 65. So it's more or less like you have little to contribute to the economic sector in Canada. So you can apply as grandparents or parents, and that's okay.
If you're eligible.
If you're eligible, you come in. Or if you want more information, you can also reach out to me. I can probably fix a Zoom section with you if you need a detailed explanation. Please, our services are not free. I want to say that. Before you start expecting it's free. Please, the services are not free. You will have all the information when you contact me. Thank you very much. And you will keep seeing this face on the internet space. You may not see this face often, but when there is a big thing coming, you bring out big people. So when there is another big thing coming your way, this big face may show. Thank you very much for being here today, and I really appreciate you all. I love you all. Ying, please drop a word for them before we go off the camera.
I hope to meet you in Newfoundland, Labrador. This is a beautiful province. Happy New Year and happy holidays.
Thank you. Happy holidays. Facebook family, we are ending. Then YouTube family, we are also going to do what? End very soon. Remember, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Share this video as well. And do what? Click your notification button. Most of my updates are time bound. You can see this one, how time bound it is. So if you're not a subscriber, you may not get it once it is posted. So now one is saying interested in banking. Don't worry, whatever pathway comes up, we'll put it here. But make sure that you are subscribing to this channel and your notification button is on so that once I come up, you will get to see that. Thank you very much for being here. Don't mind my 4 eyes. That's the only way I can see you. All right. Bye, everybody. I love you all. We've talked about the provincial nomination pathway already. Please go through the video from beginning. You will get that. We talked about it like 3 times. Please, you will see it as you go through the video. If you want, by the time you go through the video, if you want any more information from what we already gave out, you can email me, drchigozie9@gmail.com. Now I'm going to block everybody so that you see it very well. Dr. Chigozie9@gmail.com. CHIGOZIE9@gmail.com. Thank you for being here. See you same time, anytime, any day we have opportunities. Bye.
Great job.